In this video, we'll be taking an in-depth look at a 1966 Chevrolet Corvair Monza, currently listed for sale on Facebook Marketplace. Priced at $8,000, this classic car presents an intriguing opportunity for vintage car enthusiasts. According to the seller's description, this particular Corvair Monza is a rare find, being an LME 66 model equipped with a 140 HP engine and a 4-speed manual transmission. The odometer reads 130,000 miles, suggesting a history of use and potentially adding to its charm for those who appreciate a well-driven classic. The exterior is painted in a green hue, while the interior boasts a classic black color scheme. As for its mechanical condition, the seller emphasizes that the vehicle is in great overall shape. It's important to note that the seller has been transparent about some cosmetic imperfections, mentioning paint patina and a deep scrape on the passenger rear fender. However, they've taken steps to address the latter issue, currently covering it with a tape stripe. The advertisement also mentions that much work has been done on the car, contributing to its current status as a great driving vehicle. The engine, with its 140 HP, suggests a certain level of performance for those who enjoy a spirited driving experience. Importantly, the car comes with a clean title, indicating that there are no outstanding financial encumbrances on the vehicle. This is reassuring for potential buyers, as it simplifies the ownership transfer process. In conclusion, this Corvair Monza seems to offer a unique blend of vintage charm, driving enjoyment, and some character marks that add to its authenticity. The asking price of $8,000 appears reasonable considering the described condition and the specific features of this model. 2. We're taking a closer look at a 1985 Ford F350 currently listed for sale on Facebook Marketplace at a price of $7,500. As always, I provide an honest overview of the vehicle, incorporating information from the seller's description. The odometer shows it has been driven 147,000 miles and it features an automatic transmission. The exterior and interior colors are both brown. According to the seller, this F350 is a crew cab, long box dually 2WD, which has undergone a professional swap with a 5L 460 CI engine. Notably, it has been converted to run on propane, making it a unique and potentially more cost-effective choice for fuel. The seller highlights the attention-grabbing nature of this truck, suggesting it will turn heads wherever it goes. Additionally, the interior has received a deluxe upgrade from Comfort Coach in the 90s, showcasing 2 exceptionally comfortable captain's chairs. It's important to note the seller's initial intention to perform a 12-valve Cummins swap, but ultimately decided against it, valuing the truck's originality and uniqueness. This decision speaks to the seller's appreciation for the vehicle's character and its potential as a collector's item. 3. We've got a 1985 Chevrolet 2500 listed on Facebook Marketplace for a tempting $5,000. Now, before we dive into the details, let's establish one thing. Honesty is key. If the seller mentions that the car is in poor condition, we're not going to sugarcoat it. You deserve the real deal. According to the seller, this 85 Chevy 2500 comes with an automatic transmission and sports a charming brown exterior paired with a tan interior. Under the hood, you'll find a 454 coupled with a T400 transmission. It's a powerhouse that runs well and manages to get from point A to B. But here's the catch, it's a project pickup. Now, what does that mean? Well, the truck has some older axles, a Dana 60 front, and a full floater rear end. If you're into projects, this might be right up your alley. However, if you're expecting a turnkey, ready-to-roll classic, this might not be the one for you. Here's a heads up. The seller is clear that they won't respond to the classic "is this available?" question. They're serious about the sale. Also, it's worth noting that the truck comes without a title, only a bill of sale. This could be a deal breaker for some, so it's important to be aware of this aspect. In conclusion, this Chevy 2500 is not your everyday pickup. It's a project. It has character, and it's looking for an owner who's ready to take on the challenge. If you're that person, the $5,000 price tag might just be the ticket to your next classic car adventure. 4. In this 1979 Jeep Wagoneer, priced at $5,500 and currently available for sale on Facebook Marketplace, you're getting a classic piece with a unique charm. The vehicle, with a mileage of 150,000 miles, comes with an automatic transmission and boasts a classic combination of a blue exterior and gray interior. Under the hood, you'll find a reliable 304cc motor paired with a 3-speed transmission. The recent additions of a new radiator and fuel tank with sending unit indicate a seller who has invested in key components, contributing to the vehicle's overall functionality. According to the seller's description, this Jeep Wagoneer runs very well, a crucial point for potential buyers. The assurance of a clean title is a positive aspect, instilling confidence in the legitimacy of the transaction. It's important to note that the seller claims there is no significant damage or problems with the vehicle. Transparency is crucial when dealing with potential buyers, so if there are any issues or if the vehicle is in poor condition, it's advisable to address these aspects in your video. Being sincere in your portrayal of the car helps build trust with your audience. In summary, this Jeep seems to offer a good blend of vintage appeal and functionality, with recent maintenance indicating a level of care from the current owner. 5. In this video, we're taking a closer look at a 1978 Dodge D250 listed for sale on Facebook Marketplace at a price of $2,650. The seller claims the vehicle is currently in ERDA and provides some key details about its condition and features. The odometer reads 62,359 miles, and it's equipped with a manual transmission. The exterior color is tan, while the interior color is not specified in the description. According to the seller's provided information, this is a 3.4-ton first-gen Dodge with a manual transmission and a Cub cab extended cab configuration. The seller highlights recent maintenance work, including a new alternator, starter, and battery, as well as a new voltage regulator and fuel pump. They also mention a newer brake booster and master brake cylinder, a replaced water pump, and a fresh tune-up. It's crucial to note that the seller mentions that the floorboards have been repaired and are now in good condition to cover. The tires are described as good, and the seller claims that the truck runs great. However, considering the transparency you've requested, it's important to acknowledge that the seller's description indicates that the floorboards needed repair at some point, suggesting that the vehicle may have had issues in the past. This could potentially affect its overall condition and value. 6. The 1971 GT Vega Hatchback, featuring a split bumper, is described as running and driving. The seller emphasizes the clean pink slip, rare rear pop-out windows, and the absence of the glove box. The car is equipped with a 4-cylinder engine with an Eco head, Offenhauser aluminum intake, rebuilt Holley 2-barrel carburetor, new air filter, and a long tube header. The manual transmission complements the driving experience. Maintenance and updates include up-to-date registration for 2024, new shocks, brakes all around, new rear wheel brake cylinders, new brake master cylinder, and a new battery. The vehicle rides on centerline Convo Pro wheels with Mickey Thompson tires in the rear. The interior is highlighted as being in great shape, with a back seat that looks new, a well-maintained headliner, and an intact dashboard with the original ashtray. The front seats are original, but the seller notes some dents on the car's body. Additionally, the sale includes an original automatic transmission with a converter and flywheel. 7. Introducing the 1975 Chevrolet Monte Carlo, currently listed for $10,000 on Facebook Marketplace. This classic beauty has a unique charm that car enthusiasts will appreciate. Let's delve into the details. With a documented 50,929 miles on the odometer, this Monte Carlo comes equipped with an automatic transmission. The exterior boasts a timeless beige hue complemented by a tan interior. As per the seller's description, the vehicle runs on gasoline, and it's worth noting that the title is clean and fully paid off. According to the seller, this Monte Carlo stands out as an original gem. The odometer reading of 50,929 miles is claimed to be genuine, and the title dates back to 1977, possibly indicating the original ownership. The car has undergone a thorough servicing, ensuring it is in good mechanical condition. While the exterior retains its originality, it does show signs of wear with surface rust from exposure to the elements. However, the frame and the rest of the body are reportedly rust-free, assuring potential buyers of its structural integrity. The interior, described as excellent and original, adds to the appeal of this classic ride. In summary, this Monte Carlo presents a genuine opportunity for classic car enthusiasts. With its originality, low mileage, and well-maintained interior, it's a testament to the timeless design of the era. Priced at $10,000, this Monte Carlo could be a captivating addition to any collection or a delightful project for someone looking to restore a classic gem. 8. Introducing the 1966 Mercury Montclair, currently available on Facebook Marketplace for $8,500. Transparency is key, so let's delve into the details. The seller presents this classic beauty with a price tag of $8,500. The ad highlights essential information. It's equipped with a 390 engine that runs and drives, boasting a Posey rear end, headers, Edelbrock intake, Edelbrock carburetor, and a Flowmaster's exhaust system. The exterior sports a classic blue hue, complemented by a black interior. According to the seller, this Mercury Montclair has been driven 300 miles and features an automatic transmission. The positive aspects include a clean title, current registration, and no significant damage or problems. The interior is 80% completed, providing potential for customization or restoration according to your preferences. It's crucial to note that the seller has been forthright about the car's condition. This transparency is evident in acknowledging that the interior is not fully completed. As a conscientious classic car enthusiast, you'll appreciate the honesty in the seller's description. In summary, this Mercury could be a fantastic addition to your collection or a project for someone looking to restore a classic gem. Keep in mind the details provided and the sincerity expressed by the seller in describing the vehicle. Happy hunting! 9. Introducing the 1949 Packard 7 Passenger Sedan Model 2277, a rare gem currently available on Facebook Marketplace for the enticing price of $8,500. This classic beauty, one of only 865 ever produced, boasts a distinctive exterior in a timeless blue hue. Under the hood lies an impressive 8-inline flathead engine, seamlessly connected to the original 3-speed manual transmission. A true vintage driving experience with the iconic 3 on the tree. This big and rare bird not only runs but also stops and drives, showcasing its enduring spirit. The seller provides an honest overview, mentioning that while the car starts up smoothly, it requires a bit more love to be roadworthy. The 99% complete vehicle features a beautiful original interior, with the only minor issue being a drooping headliner, easily fixable with a little attention. Remarkably, all the components, including the skirts and the rare factory-optioned Packard exterior sun visor, are intact. This Packard is a super rare and solid project car, embodying the essence of a bygone era. The seller reluctantly parts with it due to an abundance of other projects and a lack of time and space. If you're looking for a unique and promising restoration project, this Packard might be the one for you. Keep in mind the seller's sincerity about its current condition and the need for a passionate enthusiast to bring it back to its former glory. 10. We're featuring a 1985 Lincoln Town car, currently listed for sale at $6,900 on Facebook Marketplace. Now, it's important to note that transparency is key, and if the seller's description mentions any concerns, we'll address them. The odometer reads 60,000 miles, and the car comes with an automatic transmission. The exterior is painted black, while the interior boasts a blue color scheme. It operates on gasoline and has had 2 owners, with the vehicle being fully paid off and possessing a clean title. According to the seller, this Lincoln Town Car Signature Series is in great running condition and is highway ready. However, there are a few points to be aware of. The car needs a new paint job and the left blinker cover requires replacement. Additionally, there's a minor scratch on the front right side, measuring an inch or 2. It's important to consider these details, especially if the seller mentions them explicitly. As a potential buyer, you may want to factor in the cost of addressing these cosmetic issues. Remember, honesty is crucial in the world of classic car transactions, and being transparent about the car's condition fosters trust between buyers and sellers. So if you're in the market for a classic Lincoln Town car and are willing to take on a small project for aesthetic improvements, this might be the right fit for you. 11. We have an intriguing offer on the table. A 1968 Volkswagen Beetle listed at $7,000 on Facebook Marketplace. The first thing that catches our eye is the honesty in the seller's description. They're upfront about the car not being fully restored and needing some tender, loving care, TLC. This transparency is essential for potential buyers as it sets realistic expectations from the get-go. Now, let's delve into the details. The Beetle has been driven 81,000 miles, which is a moderate mileage for a car of this age. It features a manual transmission, giving enthusiasts that authentic driving experience. The classic combination of a black exterior and brown interior adds a touch of vintage charm. One reassuring aspect is that the vehicle is paid off and comes with a clean title, eliminating potential financial and legal hurdles for the buyer. According to the seller, there's no significant damage or problems, which is a positive note. However, it's crucial for potential buyers to approach this with an understanding that the car is not in perfect condition. The seller's straightforward approach in the description, stating they won't entertain a barrage of questions, indicates they are looking for serious buyers who are genuinely interested. This is a common sentiment among sellers of project cars or those that require some restoration. For anyone considering this Beetle, it's advisable to heed the seller's advice. If you're genuinely intrigued, go take a look. 12. Introducing the 1985 Ford Mustang LX convertible, currently listed for sale at a price of $6,500 on Facebook Marketplace. The car has been described as having 130,107 miles on the odometer, an automatic transmission, and an attractive white exterior with a red interior. According to the seller's description, the vehicle was recently rescued by their classic car rescue team, and it appears to have been in storage for a few years. They recommend a full service before considering it a daily driver. The car is presented as a solid starting point for restoration, displaying the expected wear and tear consistent with its 36-year age. The seller emphasizes that this Mustang is an excellent entry-level classic for new collectors or those seeking a stylish cruiser for beach outings. They highlight their commitment to tracking down and making these classics drivable for easier transport, leaving the decision to take it to the next level up to the new owner, whether for full restoration or preservation as a survivor driver. It's important to note that the seller places responsibility on the buyer, especially those with restoration or mechanical backgrounds, for any unforeseen imperfections, wear and tear, or mechanical issues that may arise from the car's period of storage. They recommend private inspections before bidding, acknowledging the difficulty of capturing every detail due to the car's prolonged periods of inactivity. The seller, while pointing out that they do their best to describe the cars accurately, advises potential buyers to inquire about specific concerns or details. They also offer assistance in obtaining shipping quotes, with the buyer responsible for shipping logistics. The seller requires a $500 deposit immediately after purchase, accepting various forms of payment for balances under $5,000. They disclose that a portion of their auction proceeds benefits the St. Jude Children's Research Hospital. As with any used older vehicle, the seller cautions that some tender loving care, TLC, and maintenance may be necessary. They stress that the sale is final, as is, with no warranty expressed or implied. The buyer is reminded of the obligation to complete the purchase after winning the auction, with readiness to make an immediate $500 deposit and settle the remaining balance within 3 days of auction end. Potential buyers are alerted to the obligation to pay taxes for vehicle registration in Florida, with no exceptions. The seller concludes by advising personal inspections before driving any classic car and notes the considerable investment potential in this 1985 Ford Mustang LX convertible. 13. We have a 1974 Dodge Colt up for grabs on Facebook Marketplace, and it's listed at a reasonable price of $4,995. Now, it's crucial to always be transparent about the condition of the vehicle, and according to the seller's description, they admit that the car is in poor condition. The odometer reads 60,000 miles, and it comes with an automatic transmission. The exterior sports a classic gray hue, while the interior is black. It runs on gasoline, and the seller has provided some insights into the car's condition, stating that it runs and drives perfectly for its age. However, it's worth noting that, like many old cars, this Colt does come with its quirks. There's a bit of rust in the doors, which is a common issue with aging vehicles. The car is currently located in Georgia. It's essential for potential buyers to be aware of the honest details presented in the seller's description. This Dodge might have its imperfections, but it could still be a great option for someone looking to take on a restoration project or embrace the charm of a classic car. Make sure to thoroughly assess the pictures and, if possible, arrange for an inspection to get a closer look at the condition. 14. Introducing the 1969 Oldsmobile Cutlass, a classic gem available for $10,000 on Facebook Marketplace. This iconic beauty has a unique charm that car enthusiasts can't resist. The seller, upfront and honest, describes the car as having been driven for 56,000 miles, featuring an automatic transmission and showcasing an eye-catching orange exterior. However, transparency is key. If the seller acknowledges that the car is in poor condition, it's crucial to convey that information to potential buyers. Honesty builds trust, and in the world of classic car sales, authenticity goes a long way. The seller's description indicates that the Oldsmobile Cutlass needs attention, particularly in the brake department. A good polish could bring back its luster, and despite its imperfections, the car is declared to be running and drivable. 15. Introducing the 1985 Chevrolet Camaro Z28, currently up for grabs at an enticing price of $10,000 on Facebook Marketplace. Let's delve into the details and give you an honest overview. The odometer reads a mere 51,000 miles, a testament to the car's history. Sporting an automatic transmission, the exterior boasts a classic white finish complemented by a black interior. Now, taking a look at the seller's description, they emphasize the cleanliness of this Z28 Camaro. The real charm lies in the fact that both the body and transmission have covered a mere 51,000 miles, with the engine undergoing a rebuild just 3,000 miles ago. This speaks volumes about the dedication to maintaining the car's performance. Under the hood, you'll find a small block 305 paired with a 700R4 transmission, ensuring a smooth driving experience. Importantly, the ad mentions that the car is rust-free, a critical factor when evaluating a classic. Freshly painted, this Camaro has a new lease on life, having spent a good portion of its existence outdoors. The maintenance list includes new plugs and wires, a Holly Brawler carburetor, a starter, and newer tires. The headlights and marker bulbs have been replaced, contributing to the overall aesthetic appeal. In terms of performance enhancements, the Z28 features new rear shocks, a battery, and a heater core. The exhaust system has been updated, though the specifics are not detailed in the ad. It's worth noting that the seller is transparent about the car's history, acknowledging its previous life outdoors. If the ad indicates that the car is in poor condition, it's essential to take this into consideration. For potential buyers, this Z28 Camaro presents a unique blend of classic aesthetics, low mileage, and recent upgrades. 16. Introducing the 1971 Cadillac Coupe DeVille, currently available for $3,500 on Facebook Marketplace. This classic beauty, adorned in a gold exterior, boasts a powerful 472 cu in V8 engine and operates smoothly with its turbo 400 transmission. With a mileage of approximately 100,000 miles, this car has been well cared for by the seller. The exterior showcases a unique primed roof, and it's important to note that the back window and passenger door glass are currently not installed. However, all the original glass and trim, removed for bodywork, are included with the vehicle. The seller, who is listing the car on behalf of her husband, attests that the Cadillac runs and drives exceptionally well. The images provided offer a transparent view of the current condition, revealing the primed roof and the absent glass components. Purchased 5 years ago for $3,500, the seller has invested significantly in its maintenance and enhancements. The carburetor has been rebuilt, fuel lines and vacuum lines have been fixed, and a new dual exhaust system with Flowmaster 50 series mufflers has been installed. The interior is equipped with new Kicker Series DS speakers, Scar Audio 10-inch subs, and an amplifier in the trunk. A classic audio head unit with Bluetooth functionality adds a modern touch. The seller is generous enough to include all factory parts that have been replaced, along with the original wheels and hubcaps. For further inquiries and to express your interest, you can contact the seller directly using the provided phone number. It's evident that the owner has invested time and money into maintaining and improving this classic Cadillac, making it a unique and potentially appealing option for classic car enthusiasts. 17. Let's delve into the 1963 Ford Thunderbird listed for $7,000 on Facebook Marketplace. The seller describes it as a weekend project, indicating that it was in the process of restoration before the previous owner, the seller's dad, unfortunately passed away. The car comes with an automatic transmission and features a striking red exterior with a black interior. According to the seller's description, the body and interior are in excellent condition, but there's a need for minor engine work. It's crucial to note that the sincerity of the seller is emphasized, as they openly state the need for some mechanical attention. This upfront disclosure is valuable for potential buyers who are looking for a project and are aware of the necessary repairs. The sentimental touch, with the mention of the seller's father working on the restoration, adds a personal and human aspect to the listing. Given the listed price and the disclosed condition, this Thunderbird could be an attractive option for those seeking a classic car restoration project. However, interested buyers should carefully assess the extent of the engine work required and consider their own skill set or budget for potential restoration. 18. We have a 1982 Chevrolet Camaro Z28 listed on Facebook Marketplace for $5,500. The seller describes it as a nice car in great shape for its age. It has been driven for 95,000 miles and features an automatic transmission. The exterior is blue and the interior is gray. It runs on gasoline, and the seller emphasizes that the vehicle is paid off with a clean title. However, it's important to note the seller's honest disclosure. The car could use a tune-up, and the carburetor might need adjustment or rebuilding. This information is crucial for potential buyers to be aware of any necessary maintenance. 19. In this video, we've got a classic beauty for you. A 1962 Ford Falcon up for grabs at $7,000 on Facebook Marketplace. Now let's get real about the condition. The seller's description is straightforward. It's been driven 300 miles, rocking a manual transmission, and wearing a vintage white exterior. The owner describes it as a 62 model and 62 years young, an antique and a classic. Currently in the middle of a restoration, this Falcon is waiting for a new owner with the time and enthusiasm to bring it back to its full glory. The good news is that it runs, but it's a project in the making, requiring your hands-on touch. As per the seller, the vehicle is paid off and it comes with a clean title. The exterior is white, but unfortunately the interior color isn't specified. Now, the seller emphasizes that there are no significant damages or problems, but honesty is key. If the ad mentions poor condition, we'll admit it. So, if you're on the hunt for a 62 Ford Falcon, ready to invest some time and passion into a classic restoration, this might just be the project you're looking for. Stay tuned for more insights into the world of classic car finds on Facebook Marketplace. 20. We've got an interesting find on Facebook Marketplace. A 1985 Pontiac Fiero in gray with a listed price of $4,500. Let's dive into the details. According to the seller's description, the car has been driven for 95,626 miles and comes with a manual transmission. The exterior is silver, complemented by a gray interior. The fuel type is gasoline, and it has had 3 or more owners with a clean title, which is always a positive sign. Now, the seller mentions that the Fiero runs and drives. They've recently installed a new brake master cylinder, and the tires are practically new, with about 1,000 miles on them. Additionally, there's a new brake caliper and rotor on the rear passenger side, addressing some braking components. However, let's talk about the downsides the seller is honest about. The radio cuts out intermittently, and there's no AC or power steering, which is consistent with the factory specifications of this model. The odometer is marked as inaccurate with unknown true miles, so that's something to be aware of. The seats are in bad shape as per the seller's disclosure. It's refreshing to see the seller being upfront about the car's condition. It's not in perfect shape, but it seems to be a decent project or daily driver for someone who appreciates the classic charm of the Pontiac Fiero. As always, if you're interested, make sure to reach out to the seller for more details and perhaps a closer look. If you enjoy content like this, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on all things classic cars. Thanks for watching, and until next time, drive safe.